Reaching the World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of DaBooth312, broadcasting off WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio. Hopefully you guys are doing all right today. We're having another great episode right here. Our guest today is Numo Dan, going to be in here throwing down for you guys and letting us know what he's up to with his production aspects. This guy is a great DJ, great producer, and a great person all around. So it's actually really nice to see him again. It's been a while since I've seen him, but anyone that does know him knows he's a great guy and definitely does a real good thing in the studio with his production. So you guys are definitely going to get a chance to hear about that. Stick around right here because we have a lot going on. Ron, what's going on with you, brother? How you been?
I'm good. I'm recovering from being out last night. Went out to Hobart, Indiana, and
get yourself some corn from Indiana?
No. I went out there to support my brothers, Marquez Antonio and Tony Techniques, with Bad Boy Bill and a few others out at the Hobart Theater.
How was that event?
It was good. It was a good time. Didn't stay stupid late, but it was a good time. It was a good vibe. There was some people out there getting their dance on and groove on. And there was a lot of good music. So it was a good time. I'd never been to Hobart, Indiana, let alone the Hobart Theater. So, all right. But yeah, that if you hear about any events at Hobart Theater, it's a pretty nice spot.
House music in Indiana, in Hobart, Indiana. Right. All right, great thing. Dave C., what's going on, brother? How you been, man?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh man, he sounded sensual.
I'm good. I had the pleasure of not having any bookings this weekend. I've been trying to clear up my schedule a little bit, handling some personal business, trying to get ready for winter, doing some work, honey-do lists, and I was able to accomplish a lot this weekend, and that's it.
Well, that's a great thing. I'm happy you were able to do that.
How about you, Rob? What did you have going on this past week?
Oh, man, busy. Just working on the business side, just nonstop, hours upon hours working on that, trying to get everything together for that. So I just been working for the new year, getting us ready for next year and hopefully take another step up, on the platform and give us a plethora of options.
Plethora.
And places to be. And people will be finding out about the branching out and moving to other states as well with the Booth Radio. So that's a great thing.
Coming soon.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So
it was a good show Friday night on the Red Lab with my guest DJ Mateo, driving all the way from Rockford, Illinois. So he'll be our guest next week. But really good. He threw down. It was a really good show Friday night. I forgot to mention it, but yeah, that was a really good show Friday night, and just chilled out yesterday, Saturday, and went to that Bad Boy Bill event in Hobart. Mm-hmm. I hate to see that this nice 4-day weekend is over.
I know, right?
It really sucks.
I told everyone, I said, with having this 4-day weekend, I said it's going to feel like a 2-day because usually the 2-day weekend feels like one night.
Mm-hmm. So, it theoretically is 24 hours.
Who had a 4-day weekend?
I did.
I had a 5 year.
Oh, okay, fine. You got one up me here.
Yeah, he had a whole.
I got ripped off.
It feels like a 2-day.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Because it wasn't like you were just sitting back and not doing nothing. You had stuff to do. So
exactly. Well, that's the thing. Right. Yeah. So we'll move on to it. So the 5-day weekend man here is all rested up. We're going to talk to our guest, Numo Dan. Dan, thanks so much for coming in, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, I'm so happy that Dave was able to reach out to you and get you in the studio. And I love to hear you play, but I even more so, I love to hear your music that you produce and put out. You have a great vibe. You always have. And brother, seriously, do a great job, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm just doing what I like to do. And it means a lot that you appreciate it. I appreciate every DJ as well, that plays their music, produces like yourself and everybody here. It's just about support and just
keeping it, keep the music going and, following your passion pretty much.
Okay. Come on, Dave. I know
He's
you want
modest.
to talk, man.
He's modest.
Tell you what.
He's modest. His musical knowledge.
I'm like, tell you what.
I mean, when if it wasn't for him, Nay and I probably would have not gotten picked up when we did. He introduced us. Not introduced. We knew Tony, but he took our track to Tony and said, "Hey, you need to listen to this. It's good." And he mastered our first 2 tracks for us. He knows what he's doing. He's very modest, very humble, but a great guy all around. And I was thrilled to have him on. As I told you guys when I first got here, I said I want to talk a little bit today because I usually don't. But with a guy like this, like when Patrick Wayne was here, there's certain guys that I view as someone to look up to in the music industry. And Numo's been around a very long time, and he knows his stuff. And he's not cheap with his knowledge. Anything you need to know, he will tell you, and he will help you. So he's a beautiful person.
He's like,
damn, man, thank you.
all this is a surprise about myself, but thank you.
all this is a surprise. I appreciate you asking me to come by and all that. And look, I put it this way: if you have knowledge about something, share it. It'll help out the other person. I mean, that's just the way I see it.
Amen.
Not everyone sees it that way.
Yeah, I mean, then you just become solo if you don't share what you know. Nobody's gonna reach out to you, and so it's a give and take thing.
It's part of your lineage.
Yeah.
If nobody knows what you've done, if you haven't told anybody or you didn't share any knowledge with anybody, then nobody knows your true lineage. That lineage goes to, be in testimony from Dave. Before Dave said what he said, I didn't know that. So now that is being put out there, people know your lineage, and there's more to you than just what we're hitting the wave tops. So, for an individual that's out there making music and he's sharing that knowledge with up and comings, that's priceless.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. And all you guys are great. I mean, just you feel the presence when you walk into a room with the people that are that have invited you, or you know what I mean. You feel you right away. You feel
exactly.
You either feel the connection or you don't.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then you become self-guarded. But I'm happy to be here. I'm just a little surprised that Dave said that about me. I mean, I didn't know you. I was like, what? But I feel the same way about you. I mean, you've been around, you've done your thing. You like you and you. So it's like we're not spring chickens. So,
right. I mean,
and that's another thing. You feel the presence when people when they have knowledge and just pretty much don't have to show off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're just there.
I like to show off a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, especially on those decks.
I've never seen it.
I know.
I've never seen it, but
every time he gets on those decks, he's got to start scratching. He got tricks and all that. Yeah, he thinks he's in a battle, But
I mean, even I'm gonna take a page from our former guest or our former host, Derek Smokin' Jones. I mean, he says sometimes you got to beat your own drum because there's nobody else beating your drum but you. So it depends on how often you beat your drum. If you're beating your drum like the Energizer Bunny all day, all night, then people don't care. But if you beat your drum a little bit, people are going to be like, oh, well, I didn't know that about you. So again, it goes into your lineage. I keep coming back to that word, lineage.
Yeah.
Well, Dan, let me help beat your drum a little bit more. Like Dave already started here. Let's find out a little bit more what you're doing currently with the production aspect.
Oh, well, I'm just, I chill, then I produce, sometimes it'll take me a week. Sometimes it'll take me months. Sometimes I get into a funk, and that sometimes helps me produce, when I'm just, my head's like thinking, I'm stuck, but then, eventually everything starts flowing, But right now I'm still producing. I'm still, mobile DJing. Not doing a lot of clubs. I'm trying to stay away because spreading the virus and stuff like that. You got to be careful. Other than that, I mean, I just got something that was released yesterday. It's called "Music Is an Emotional Sound" on Soul Jack Digital Records. Again,
great techniques.
Yeah, I want to thank Tony for him allowing me to put some of my productions on Souljack, and also as well as DJ Jess. He actually was the first to get me started on productions, and he paved the way for me.
Another great guy.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, he's real laid back, real nice guy, down the heart. I love working with Jess.
We're all good friends with Jess.
Well, there you go. So we know the same people, and we just I'm just happy to produce music and do what I like. That's pretty much it.
No, it's good. That's a great thing. Now, like our last guest had said that he sets time frames for him every 5 months. It's like, okay, I got to have something released by then. Do you put yourself on a schedule like that where it's like, okay, every so long you have to have something released, or how do you go about doing that?
No, I don't, honestly. It just comes out. One day I'll be driving and I'll be listening to something and I'm just like, hey, I like that. And then I can probably put a twist on it, or I can come out with something similar, and put my own twist. And a production can take, hours, days, weeks, but it's fun. Like the music is an emotional sound that just came out. That one took me like maybe 2 days. It was just a loop and then beats and then just, drops. And then my voice that I had already recorded, but I didn't have a backing track. So then I'm saying, I'm just going to put this on top. And then everything started coming together, I was like, okay, cool. 2 days.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it took me a while to get it out because I wanted to make sure, it was, shoppable or whatever, people had some input on it. But it was good. It's good. I like it. I love it. Actually, that's one of my best productions because one thing, it has my vocals original, and it's just something I love to. I produce,
and it's a great track.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I haven't had a chance to hear it yet.
Neither have I.
You gonna play it for us today?
I think I can probably, maybe download it somehow. We'll send you a link. I don't know if you can play it.
Well, you can always donate it to us to put on our station, and
I can do that.
Are you going to play it in your set?
So.
I don't have it on my set. Actually, I just picked.
He's another one of those DJs. Don't play his own music.
You hear it so much sometimes. Kind of like okay. And then
I'm tired of it, but I want you to
share
buy
your stuff,
right.
And then you can play my stuff. But
it's like I hear it on my own sometimes. When I'm alone in the car. Not with the wife or the kids because they're like, Dad, we heard that so many times.
So what's your feel as far as the house music scene? What is your feel? We have, again, I'm going to take a word of Ron Tinsley's, a plethora of house music styles, everything from Afro to tech and everything in between. What is your favorite style of house music to play?
My favorite would be Afro-Latin, Afro, I don't know what to call it, African house, Afro house.
Afro house, right?
Yeah, because you got to have the beginning of the Afro house, and you have the Latin vocals, so it became a hyphen, Afro-Latin, Afro-tribal, tribals, yeah.
According to TrackSource, it's Afro house, Afro-Latin, tribal.
Now, as far as that, I know we only have a couple more minutes on this. How long have you been playing that style of music?
I've been playing that quite some time now. I mean, I'm a diverse DJ. I play anything and everything that you want me to play. I'll separate the tracks and make sure that they're gonna flow together. And I mean, that has to do with the mobile DJ. The service I have. So I'm forced to be diverse. So I mean, I've been doing that from the beginning. It's just don't want to stick to one thing.
And the reason I ask about that is because the Afro-Latin or tribal sound, people are picking it up now, where it's actually been around for many, many years. One of which, a great DJ I know, Joe Fresco, who was one of the very few that played it all the time. And as far as I've known you, Dan, as well, I've known you to play this style for many years as well. And this is what I'm trying to say, is that the fact that this is not really a new style. It's not something that's new. It's come out. Just it's being more marketed now. But it's been around for a while. And there's people who've been playing this for some time.
Lego's one that's been doing it for years.
Exactly. So this is why I'm asking, and this is why I'm trying to bring that out. But you guys are definitely going to get a chance to hear Numo Dan throwing down. I love this guy's style and his vibe, and I think you guys will too. So, all right, Dan, I'm going to let you start getting ready on the decks and everything while we get into our commercial break. Stick around right here for more to come on DaBooth312, broadcasting from WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio.
NLS Bard gives patrons the freedom to read their way.
Bard is this beautiful web-based program for searching for books and for the ability to download them.
For more information, call 1-888-NLS-READ. The NLS Braille and Audio Reading Download Service gives patrons with visual impairments or physical limitations the freedom to read their way.
Bard is this beautiful web-based program for searching for books and for the ability to download them.
It's a great way to have a book with you without carrying a book.
For information about the National Library Service for the Blind and Physically Handicapped Library of Congress, visit loc.gov/thatallmayread.
Your home is a big investment. And protecting that investment is a big responsibility. If you live in a condominium or homeowners association, you need to think about how your community association is managed. Is your board knowledgeable? Is your manager trained and certified? Is your investment safe? CAI, Community Associations Institute, has the tools you need to protect your home and community. CAI is a nonprofit organization with resources you need to answer these questions and others you might have about community association management. Everything you need to build a great community. CAI has resources for your association board, professional training for community managers, and free helpful information for homeowners. Learn more at responsiblecommunities.com. What your association does can influence the value of your home and your quality of life. CAI at responsiblecommunities.com.
Digital World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back in time, to a time when glow sticks, whistles, hula hoops, and candy bracelets, not algorithms, were the law of the land. When it was all about peace, love, unity, and respect, not about loving a peace. When people weren't so easily triggered and all in their feelings. When people were wise and not so easily finessed. A time before social distancing, when only ravers and doctors wore masks. A time before digital, everything was analog. A time when what was played wasn't in the charts, because everybody knew the charts were controlled and manipulated by the industry. Where music wasn't called EDM, but underground. A time when people were aware of the issues, not soft as tissue. A time when Corona was a beer and not a virus. Come with me on this journey. Back in time, 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 back in time. Everybody did it for the love of the scene, not for the love to be seen. A time when sound and lighting guys took pride in their craft, not sabotaging DJ sets because of favoritism and racism. Rave culture, not cancel culture. It was all about the vibe, positive vibes. Unity, positivity. Unity, positivity. Unity, positivity. Unity, positivity. What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back in time.
For the love of house, I need your ears. As one people, we can be together.
house style.
Today we get to experiment and we get to play a nice long set. We don't have set times, it's whoever's feeling the music jumps on. A lot of back-to-back action, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be playing a lot of different kind of styles of music. Not just a typical, tech house kind of thing. Not just a typical, tech house kind of thing. Not just a typical, tech house kind of thing. Not just a typical, tech house. Not just a typical, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house, tech house. Not just a typical, tech house kind of thing.
Everybody pump it till you see the sun in the sky. Keep on jumping, let your body fly. Everybody pump it till you see the sun in the sky. Keep on jumping, let your body fly. Everybody pump it till you see the sun in the sky. Keep on jumping, let your body fly. Everybody pump it till you see the sun in the sky. Keep on jumping.
my baseline, my baseline. Move your waistline to my baseline. Heard it through the grapevine. My baseline, this is my baseline. my baseline. This is my baseline, my baseline. Move your waistline to my baseline. Heard it through the grapevine. My baseline. This is my baseline, my baseline.
Moving to the baseline, moving to the baseline. Moving to the baseline, moving to the baseline. Moving to the baseline, moving to the baseline. Moving to the baseline.
Please turn off your mobile phone. Listen to your speakerphone. Get into the bass zone. Feel it in your backbone. Yesterday is long gone. This will be our marathon. Don't go, stay here, hang on. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Moving to the baseline, moving to the baseline. Moving to the baseline, moving to the baseline.
This is my baseline.
Moving to the baseline, moving to the baseline.
This is my baseline.
Moving to the baseline.
Like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back of the back. One time for the girl in the back of the back. Like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back of the back. Like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back with the back. Like that, like that. One time, just 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 like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back of the back. One time for the girl in the back with the back. One time for the girl in the back with the back. Just like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back with the back. Just like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back with the back. Just like that, like that, like that. One time for the girl in the back with the back. Like that, like that, like that. Jump for the girl. One 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 time for the girl in the back with the back.
Hi, I'm Vivica Fox. Every year, millions of animals lose their homes and end up in shelters. Learn how to help animals in need of rescue and adoption at AmericanHumane.org and be a hero to our best friends in their worst times.
Hi, I'm Lourdes Stefan, host of Univision's Sal y Pimienta. Cancer treatment can steal your beauty, confidence, and self-esteem. It causes changes in your skin and your hair. But Look Good, Feel Better can help. Visit lookgoodfeelbetter.org to find a workshop in your area. Let us help you feel like you again.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to DaBooth312, broadcasting off WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio. If you guys are just tuning in, you just missed out on a great mix by our guest, Numo Dan, who just threw down. Hey, Dan, definitely a great job, brother. You definitely did a great job. As always, every time I hear Numo Dan throw down, he definitely brings the heat. So now Dave C is going to have something he's got to work towards when he does his set. So we'll have to see how that one goes for Dave. But Dave always does a great job as well. So, we definitely love his flavor and what he's got to offer. So
I'll just try to keep up the best I can. That was fire.
You do you. You do you. No,
it was okay. It was okay.
Hey, man, you brought our numbers up. Did a great job.
Thank you.
But definitely, hopefully, we'll get some, music submitted to us. We can add to our station, and we'd love to help, continue pushing you and what you're doing and promote you. And
absolutely, I'll send you the link right now. I guess where do I send it to?
I'll hit you up with that, okay, Dan. If you guys want to check out Numo Dan and what he's got coming up, Dan, why don't you let them know where they can find out more about you?
Oh, let's see. You can, for beginners, you can start on TrackSource and, support the local artists and stuff like myself and Dave and the rest of the producers, Beatport, Amazon, Spotify and all that good stuff. And you can find me on Facebook on the Numo Dan or Mixcloud, Twitch, or Twitter as Numo Dan. And follow me on my live streams. Pretty much it.
Now, what about if they want to hire you for a wedding or a cotillion or something like that?
You can, they can hit me up on Numo Dan, message me, or go on Frekuency, Frekuency Entertainment on Facebook. And you could just message me and book me there too as well.
Okay, great. Well, I know you were mentioning that you did as well. So in case people want that flavor and that heat that you showed today to everybody, they need to know how to get out to you. Well, definitely. So, Ron, what do you got coming up this week? Anything going on with you?
Well, besides my birthday is Sunday, I will be playing in Cicero. I wasn't expecting that. That's unexpected. I'm playing at. No, that is the promo.
Yeah, we all do that. Trust me, I've done it too.
That's my neck of the woods by Cicero. Well, I haven't Stickney, but yeah.
Okay.
I will have that information in 1 second. I'm trying to find a picture.
Hey, Dave, what about you? You got anything coming up this week?
I'm looking through my phone right now trying to figure it out. I forgot. I do have some events coming up soon. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I got to start making a list.
Making a list, checking it twice.
I've been working too hard this week.
I just had that up. I don't know what.
But you know what? We can talk about something. I wanted to ask you guys a question with Dan here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the short of it, I was approached by a DJ last weekend, and I won't say any names, about when you record DJ sets for USBs or whatever. And they asked me how I did it, and I told them, I said, I do my mixes live, and then I take them back and I edit them and master them, and if I need to add a drop or if I made a mistake, if I need to clean it up. But I do my mixes live. And they're, oh, bro, you got to use Ableton, and you got to use this and that, and I do my hour mix. I get that cleaned up and done in 30 minutes. And so my question is a couple of part question. A, how do you record your mixes? And
yes, sir.
Do you consider and I'm trying to say this as politely, because I don't want to offend anyone. I don't
You're not
mean
offending
this
anybody.
to
If
be
you put
in
it, you
a
don't want
bad
the truth.
way.
If you say the truth, just put the cards on the table.
Yeah, but are you a good DJ because you can make a mix on software, or are you good with computers?
Well, I'm good at both, and all my mixes are live. Believe it or not, all of them are live.
Most of the
Master.
seasoned DJs that I know and producers, and a lot of producers, they will do their mixes live.
Yep,
They
live,
don't-
record it, and then master it and throw a drop in there.
Yeah.
But you want it to
back
sound
in the
good.
day,
Yeah.
you would use a 4-track, and you'd have an intro. You'd have like a 5 to 10 minute mashup intro, maybe a little bit sprinkled in the middle and a little at the end. But the whole mix wasn't done through software. Wasn't done with a mashup.
No.
So
I'm gonna, and I've only done it if I forgot to put my drop in. That I've gone back and edited and put the drop in, but 9 times out of 10, the drop is on my thumb drive.
Okay.
And I'm gonna manually put that in there in my mix when that break comes or whatever.
That's smart. Perfect.
So I'm not chopping up on lyrics, but I can't. I've never done a mix and then put it through Ableton or Fruity Loops to refine it. To me, that just took everything out of the professional live mix. Even though it's recorded live, if you hear that slight, okay, that was out of beat slightly, and he adjusted it. That's showing that that
it's live.
That it's live. It's showing that my art as a DJ, how to correct on the fly. And it's showing that I'm not a robot. I'm not 100% perfect. There's going to be an offbeat transition, but what makes a good DJ is how to make that transition. He fixes it on the fly where it's not, you train wreck through this transition, that transition. But even if you're train wrecking, you're showing that you're trying. You're actually playing live.
Listen, I've train wrecked anyone
all have
that
at some
knows
point
me
in time
knows
in
that
our-
I'll train wreck. But I push the envelope. I
You're
try
just
to
a
do
wreck
different
freak.
things.
Right.
And
You're a hot mess.
yeah, and when you're doing this, when you're using software to create a whole mix, there is no chance for that to happen. There's no live experience.
And I think the problem with that, for those DJs that do that, karma's a bitch. I mean, karma is a bitch.
Beep? Because we're live on radio.
We could say
We could say that word.
We could say
now.
that.
As long as we're not over.
As long as you don't do the combination. But the thing is, what happens if you're doing produced mixes and everybody's hearing these perfect mixes that you put out on Mixcloud or what's the other one? SoundCloud. And then when you play at a live event and you just have a bad day, it's going to show the difference.
Unfortunately, that's today, though, Ron. You guys in the studio here hear me talk about this all the time. It's the image that's portrayed today, that everything is a perfect world and everything has to be perfectly done, and it's not. And this is why I've always stressed here in the studio where I want live mixes. And people want to submit their mixes all the time, and we appreciate that. But in reality, I love live mixes. And if we have a blooper, we have an issue, we deal with it and we show you professionalism to move on it. Now, me as myself,
he's a pro. He had it wasn't even his fault. It was a technical glitch.
Yeah,
probably the mixer. Yeah,
and he just kept going as if nothing happened. Isn't that what we're taught?
It was like a loop bleed over, and
it was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. And then
that was a bleed, but I didn't even have my hands on the mixer.
Yeah. And those are technical difficulties that do arise, and we have to work through them and keep pushing on.
Yeah,
it happens. Now, my side of it is, I'm a perfectionist, and when I do the mixes, and that's why for years I didn't submit a lot of my mixes, put them out there, is because you're right. We could do a live mix, and if we find that we're off a little bit, we can always go back and redo the blend and everything. Me personally, from start to finish, it's a live mix for me. And if I find that I did train wreck, I mess up somewhere, I have to stop the whole thing and start from the beginning all over again and go all the way through.
Start from the beginning.
And, I've done that to the point where I'm doing a 60-minute mix, 90-minute mix, and I could be 5-10 minutes to the end, make that mess up, And that's it. I'm going back to the beginning, and I have to do it from start to finish. It's got to be perfect. And I'm like Ron, where I have my selections of my drop already set, so I can play it on the fly when I need to play it. But it's got to be start to finish, perfect.
Right. And
I can't do that. I just, for me, it's not.
Yeah.
My professionalism is above that, where yes, I could be perfect every single day and put out hundreds of mixes every day, and all I have to do is sync them and throw them on a program. Now, how do I record mine? Audacity. I record my stuff through Audacity. So I have it set through the computer, I have it set through Audacity, and I'll play I'll record it that way, and that's how I do the recording. But I can't sit there and go into my Fruity Loops or something else and sit there and put together a mix and say, look, I'm the greatest DJ and look how great I did here. I can't do that. That's not
and when you
professionalism.
When you look at some of those DJs that use software to create a mix, you go to their Mixcloud page or whatever, and they'll have 60, 70, 80 mixes up there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're cranking them out because it's so easy and so fast to do.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I almost make love to my set. I mean, I think about it. I like Ron said, I think about the journey I want to take you on.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want a hard hitting that you're going to get up and dance, or am I feeling like a slow tempo that you just want to chill? When you're making 80 mixes, 90 mixes on Mixcloud that they're all done in the past 6 months, how do you even care about that mix? Because you're moving on to the next one.
Well, again, it's hard because when I'm doing the Red Lab and I play on the show, I critique my set. But after that week is done, I'm off to the next.
Well, yeah, you can turn the page.
You're turning the page. The thing is, again, I think the number one thing I want to address with that whole topic is you're gonna give a false sense to your fan base.
They're going to book you for a big event.
And you're not going to sound, or you're going to do a pre-mixed set and you're not going to be playing live.
Yes.
You're playing live,
well, that's
you're hitting
a whole
push
other
play.
Animal.
But
that's
you're
a whole other animal because the average person in the audience will not notice.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were at Taco Tamale Fest, Numo and I, and you guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed the crowd, they don't skip a beat. They want to hear the music, whatever. That's fine. But when you have 30 DJs sitting right behind you, looking over your shoulder, they know exactly what you're doing, and you're fooling nobody.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I will say this. A lot of your major festivals, that's exactly how it's done because everything's got to be timed, sequenced, the lighting, the show, the aspect. It's pre-recorded for that regard. And at the end of the day, some of these DJs will tell you, I got paid. That's all that mattered to me. I got paid. They don't care about that.
That might be the highest level, but
I get you.
At the mid-level, there's no pre-programmed light show. There's no nothing.
Exactly. No, I get you. So if you're playing at that level and you have a pre-recorded mix and you're up there faking the funk and just
Karma's gonna bite you in the ass one day.
Well, they're paying.
But if you can come back, and if you can come back and play the smaller set, and you're doing it all live and showcase that. Look, I may do this for the
but then he's
for the
doing
professional side, but
he's doing it with no heart. That's just like now
you're doing it for the wrong reason.
You're doing it for the money.
Some people are going to get upset when I say that, but it's just like if you watch the high school football player, then watch that high school player go to college, and then you see that college person get to the pros, and people say, I notice a difference. You know why? Because when you were in high school, even in Pee Wee, high school, Pop Warner High School, college, you're playing it because you love the game. And I'm not saying every athlete doesn't love the game, but a lot of the athletes now love that paycheck versus the game. So where am I going with this? You got the DJs that are like, you know what? I'm not going to put a set together. I'm going to play a pre-recorded because I'm just collecting, like you said, a paycheck. But then when I have to play for real, okay, I'm going to do it.
You're in headlights.
So my thing is, why not play? The Marine Corps taught me one thing. For you that don't know, 20 years in the Marine Corps, I retired. Marine Corps taught me one thing. Lead by example, practice the way you play. If you don't practice, if you don't give 100% in practice, you ain't going to give 100% in the game. If you're sitting behind the decks pushing play and you're playing something pre-recorded, then when it's time for you to do it, are you going to have that same heart? Because now you're lying to your crowd. Again, if it's about a paycheck and you're getting paid, like Paris Hilton was push and play, and half the time she was push and play and the decks weren't even on. You know, so
well, they had a DJ that was on the side.
No.
Playing for a lot of times.
He wasn't on the side. They were paying the label and the promoters were paying those DJs to pre-record a set for her, put on a thumb drive, or they weren't even on thumb drives. They were in the back playing.
Yeah,
she didn't even have the gear on. That's a smack in anyone that's a professional DJ. That's a smack in our face. Making over $100,000 a year. $5,000 per show.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get paid $500 to play a 1 hour set. Well, it's for some of us.
And some of us, like everyone in this room, take this seriously.
Yes.
This is our love, our
It's your passion. Yep.
When I put out a product, I put my heart into it. Whether you like it or not, I'm feeling it. This is what I'm doing. I support it. I'm doing my all. If I fall, if I go off beat, if I make a mistake, it is what it is. It's
I'm going to bring
live.
it back. Right.
All right, guys. So you heard the question out there and you heard our comments out there. So why don't you let us know if you're a DJ? Let us know, what do you think about that? Do you believe that pre-making a mix on some program, do you consider it actually DJing, that they did a real mix? Let us know what your thoughts are. Real quick, to let you guys know an update of Top of the Park. Top of the Park has been moved to December 11th. Make sure you guys come. Now, as Ron said, December 4th is his birthday, and that was the original day for Top of the Park. We were celebrating not only Ron Tinsley's, but also Tony Techniques' birthdays. So we're moving that to the 11th, December 11th. Make sure you guys follow us for Top of the Park. Numo Dan, you are definitely invited to come on and hang out with us.
And I would love to. I have a gig, but let's see what happens. I forget what kind of gig it is. I know I'm going to try to make it, but I know it's an early thing, right?
Yeah, it's a daytime event, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you can make it, you're more than
indoor
welcome
rooftop.
I'm planning on going though someday.
Let me say this real quick before we get ready for the awesome man to come up and spin for us. For some odd reason, there's people out there, and I'm not trying to be offensive if you're one of those people, but I just can't understand the mindset. It's November in Chicago, not November in Miami or Arizona or Texas or wherever else. It's Chicago, November. Ain't nobody doing nothing on no rooftop outside. If you think they are, that's the Eskimo club, but that ain't my club. That's not Club Ron Tinsley. That's not club. I'm not part of the Black Eskimo tribe. So therefore, if it says rooftop, it's indoor. It's an indoor. We have food. We have we have catering up there. You can purchase food at $10 and below, and it is a very good time. Awesome panoramic view of the city, north side, south side, some of the west. So if you're not doing anything on Saturday, December 11th, hit us up. We will have the event page posted, 5035 South East End Avenue. The Top of the Park is the name of the venue. When you get to the door, let the concierge know, hey, I'm coming here to see Top of the Park or attend it. They'll direct you where to go.
All right. Well, there you go. There's no excuse why you guys can't make it unless you're like Numo Dan, who's making that money and he's got to do what he has to do. But again, you're always welcome, Dan.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to go. I'm going to figure out a way.
All right.
Someday.
He's gonna figure out a way to get there.
Someday.
Hopefully you guys do too. Stick around right here for more to come. You're going to hear the devastating DJ Dave C. Going to be throwing down on ones and twos for you right here on the DaBooth312, broadcasting off WIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio.
It's hard to keep track of all the health information that comes your way, but you still want to make the right decisions. Here's an easy one. Get tested for hepatitis C. It's a leading cause of liver cancer and often has no symptoms. People born from 1945 to 1965 are 5 times more likely to have hepatitis C. The good news is that now it can be cured. Talk with your doctor about getting a blood test for hepatitis C. Know for sure. A message from the CDC.
Are you at risk for oral cancer?
I never chew tobacco.
I don't drink much.
Never smoked a cigarette in my life.
You're 3 times as likely to get oral cancer if you drink or use tobacco. What about HPV?
HPV. Isn't that about cervical cancer?
What does that have to do with oral cancer?
You're 30 times more likely to get oral cancer if you have HPV or the human papillomavirus.
HPV? Didn't know that.
Learn more about HPV and oral cancer at myoms.org. This message is brought to you by your oral and facial surgeons.
Digital World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
One more time.
like I need some more. And I feel your body close to mine. And I know my love, it's about that time. Make me 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 feel, make me feel, make me feel, make me feel, make me feel.
Opportunity, and we could make it something really cool. But you think I'm not that kind of girl. I'm here to tell ya, baby, I know how to rock your world. Don't think that I'm not strong. I'm the one to take you on. Don't underestimate me, boy. I'll make you sorry you were born. You don't know me the way you really should. You sure misunderstood. Don't call me baby. You got some darling, baby, I don't ever do. You know I don't belong to you. It's telling you I'm not your baby. I belong to me, so don't call me. You got some loving, baby, I don't ever do. You know I don't belong to you. It's telling you I'm not your baby. I belong to me, so don't call me.
put me down. But they don't know the things you do to me, or the way you make me feel inside, girl. Your sweet love just keeps me, girl, it keeps me satisfied. Set out your love. Understand this groove. Understand this groove. Understand. I know you want me to. Understand this groove. I know you want me to. I know you want me to. You
a good time. Baby, I don't want no more lies. Stop crossing the line. Let's try one more time. Darling, nothing to lose. It's all meant to shine. Let's have a good time. Baby, I don't want no more lies. Stop crossing the line. Let's try one more time.
Are you ready? Are you ready? I hope you're ready.
Dancing
going crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. When the streets are burned and the world gets turned, there's nothing that I can hold on to.
antidote to every ailment in your soul. Love is an action, a verb, a responsibility. The act of placing another's heart inside your hands and guarding it fiercely. Freeing, healing, liberating. It's protection from life's cold. Warms the soul, refreshes the spirit, rejuvenates the mind. Love me authentically. I want to be loved like every day is our last, every moment our anniversary, every kiss just like the first. A love that doesn't hurt. I want to rise in love, freeing my soul, allowing my vulnerability to show without fear of rejection and judgment. Love me. Give your heart to me. This is my love manifesto. 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 Forever.
It's like I'm going back to church.
Music is a bridge between the material and the spiritual. My name is Harvey Lauer, and I'm 82. As a blind person, you have to be aware that nobody can tell you what you can or can't do. You really have to try things. My folks got me a little radio in 1940, and that was the best Christmas present I ever got. When I was 11 years old is when I started to play music, play the piano, and then the accordion, and then the cello. My wife, who was also blind, was a good cook. When she died, that's when I started Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Many children in the United States do not receive the dental care they need. Untreated tooth decay not only causes pain, but it also interferes with a child's ability to focus in the classroom. It can lead to a lack of self-esteem, which can hurt a child for years to come. To help combat tooth decay, the American Dental Association sponsors the Give Kids a Smile program. Give Kids a Smile happens nationwide every February. The goal is to try and raise public awareness for children's access to dental care. Dentists volunteer their time and resources to help provide oral health care screenings and treatments for children in need. During Give Kids a Smile, dentists also educate children on how to brush and floss properly and practice good oral hygiene. For the ADA Dental Minute, I'm Dr. Maria Lopez Howell. For more information, visit our website at ada.org.
Presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
And we are back. So we're getting prepared. We're doing a little bit something different. I mean, we do this all the time, but we're going to end with RTW since we got plenty of time before the show ends. We're going to have another mix by RTW. And just in closing, again, everybody, I hope everybody had a great and safe Thanksgiving holiday. We're about to roll back into the regular work week. This weekend coming up, Tony Techniques. I can't speak now. Tony Techniques. Happy birthday out there, brother. His birthday was yesterday, actual birthday. My birthday is coming up this Saturday. Sunday. I don't even have my dates right. This Sunday is my birthday. We were supposed to do the birthday party on the 4th with the Top of the Park, but we've had to push it back 1 week. So December 11th, again, Top of the Park from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indoor rooftop party. Indoor rooftop party. I want to say that again because so many people out there thinking that we're going to be out there doing the Eskimo parade session out there, and it's not like that. So if you are available Saturday between 2 and 8, come on to 5035 South East End Avenue. And when you get to the concierge, let them know that you are there for the top of the roof party, and they will direct you to the elevators. If you know any of the Investor 7, including myself, you can let us know, and we can even meet you downstairs and escort you up. But it is a good time. We do have catered food there. For $10 and below. It is a BYOB event, which means bring your own bottle, not bring your own, bring your own bottle. And it is a $10 donation for cups, ice, and mixer with whatever bottle you bring in. But like I said, the last party that we had was on November 20th. It was a really good time. The food was outstanding. And, the music, of course, was hitting from the time we started to the time we ended. So if you missed that party, no worries. Come to the Top of the Roof on December 11th from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And maybe we might have Mr. Dave C. having some T-shirts on sale, depending on how everything's going. Dave, you want to say something on that?
Nah, not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, we possibly will have T-shirts for sale. And the food is outstanding.
Oh yeah, the food was
the
really good.
vendor that we had was really top notch.
And it was Meals by Mel is the caterer. He had some really good sandwiches, some really good wraps. If you're looking for some health food type stuff, he has some healthy type stuff that he has for sale, but his sandwiches and wraps, he had jerk wrap. Now that might not sound too healthy.
Jerk chicken wrap was delicious.
Jerk chicken wrap was awesome. I had that with the chicken dip, the buffalo chicken dip.
Buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, it was really good. So for those that missed it, Mama T was out there. My mom was out there, and there's a video of, she called me out. She was like, I want you to do me a favor. I was like, what? You need a drink or something, Mom? She's like, no. Come dance with me. I was like, huh? And, my mom used to be a stepper with my dad before he passed away. My parents used to go to stepper sets. And for the first time ever, I had never seen anybody step to house music. I came home while I was in the military and played at a spot on the south side on 87th called Lamel's. And that was the first time my parents had ever come to one of my sets at that time and came there and was stepping to house music. And it was so dope. I'd never seen anybody do that before.
That's knowing music.
Exactly.
Like us DJs, producers, and everything, people think because of BPM,
you can't do it.
a certain speed that you can't do it. Well, just cut that BPM half or double.
They cut the BPM
exactly with their rhythms. So that's amazing.
They were slow bopping to house music. And if you don't know about step-in or slow bop, look it up on YouTube. My parents were slow bopping and stepping to house music, and it blew me away. You know, I love to see people dancing or reacting when I'm playing, like any DJ. But to see your parents up there stepping, it was a phenomenal moment. So my mom called me out on the dance floor. There's a video out there, so check it out. But again, plenty of dance floor space up there. Like I said, a panoramic view of the city, our beautiful city of Chicago. And, you know, people take for granted how beautiful the city of Chicago is. If you're not from here and you come to Chicago, don't just look at the pictures. When you come to Chicago and you see our skyline day or night, it's mind-boggling. And I'm from here, born and raised, and I look at it and it's breathtaking each time. So with that note, Rob, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to shut my mouth. We're going to end today's show on a high note like we always do, with house music all night long. This is RTW in the Mix. You all have a safe and wonderful week. We'll see you all next weekend right here, same bat time, same bat channel, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, now that we are on daylight savings time.
Thank you to our guest, Numo Dan.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, guys.
Loved your set. Loved the interview.
Appreciate it.
Love your energy, bro. Like I said, it's an honor to have you here, and hope to have you back on the show soon.
Likewise, man. You guys are great guys. Thank you.
All right. With that, Dave, do you have anything coming up that you want to announce?
December 17th, we have the Get Down Before Christmas. That will be happening at Local 83. Myself, Georgie Porgy, Gino Rock and Romo. I don't have the flyer in front of me, so excuse me if I forget somebody. We got Patrick Wayne, 3J. Just an unbelievable list of DJs.
Okay.
So come check us out.
All right. Well, you heard it right here on the booth. You all have a great week.
Oh, yeah. That was the 17th. December 17th, I'll be there. And December 18th is Chicago Cutting Crew's own DJ Mackie C and DJ Eddie R's birthday bash at the Tap Room. Berwyn Tap Room.
Berwyn Tap Room. Okay. So there you have it. If there's any other things that for house music that you would like us to promote on the radio, let us know. Hit us up. On that note, everybody have a great week. We will see you right back here next Sunday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. I know I said that already, but just a reminder. And we're going to close out with this mix with RTW. Have a good one. Love you all. See you next week.
the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Hated the love of the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
fucking whistle.
down across town. Everybody's trying to get down to the From disco to disco, down across town. Everybody's trying to get down. From disco to disco, down across town. Everybody's trying to get down. From disco to disco, down across town. Everybody's trying to get down. From disco to disco, down across town. Everybody's trying to get down. From disco to disco, down across town. Everybody's trying to get down. From disco to disco, down across town. Everybody's trying to get down. Disco, disco, disco. Looking for the dance floor, dance floor. Disco, disco, disco.
Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove of thing. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove of thing. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove of thing. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove of thing. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove of thing. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove of thing. You got the groove. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove. Yeah, honey, child, you got the groove. Yeah, got the groove. Yeah, got the groove of thing. Child,